Hello everyone, welcome to JPDynamics channel. I hope that you all are doing well. In today's video is gonna be about a fun ride, turns out to be a little race, and a good weather turned into bad. Welcome back guys, so we were invited to join a group ride or a fun ride. So this was organized by a friend at the same time my teammate in Trinity. By the way, Trinity is a triathlon group guys. Alright, so the original plan is we will just wait for them here to pass by and then we'll just ride with them going north where we will meet with another group, the Cadiz Road Bikers. Alright guys, so there will be three groups that will be riding today. The one from the south, they are mostly from Bacolod. The Cadiz Road Bikers from the north that we will meet up later. And I will be riding with cyclists here in Silay, which is my hometown. So the original plan was changed because my group here in Silay decided to just ride towards cyclists from the south instead of waiting because they decided to ride 100 kilometers today. So if we will start here in Silay going to our destination to the north and then back, it will only be like 96 kilometers total. So since it's a little early, we decided to meet up with the first group at a different location so that we can accomplish a distance of like 120 kilometers today. So this is the new place where we decided to meet the first group, and this is like 9 kilometers away from the original meeting place. Alright guys, so the group that we've been waiting for has arrived. It's time to roll. By the way, this is Kikoy, the one that I'm referring to earlier who organized this ride. And we also have Romulo here, a duathlete, and this guy is pretty strong too. Alright, so let's put in some data on the screen guys to add just a little spice in our video. So at this moment we are leaving another city, so it will be a not so busy road. And by the way guys, we just found out that this group also organized to have a mini winner take all race where cyclists who wants to join need to bet a certain amount of cash, and whoever wins will take all the cash amount. So this sounds fun and exciting as well, so that we can witness how strong these cyclists are and removing the boredom of just pedaling while going to our destination where we'll meet the other group. As you can see guys, this road is somehow free from high traffic, so the cyclists can take advantage to speed up or whatever plans they have in mind. But for me, this is not a good time yet to do some breakaway since there will be another city ahead, or the road will be busy again, like maybe after 5 kilometers. So your effort will just be wasted because you will just slow down ahead anyway, and this group will catch up on you. And I heard that their finish line is like 22 kilometers more from here. Oh, and by the way guys, this rider in front of me is the only rose among these thorns, and this lady can pedal really strong. So I was not able to catch her name though. Anyways, a big shout out to you, my dear. Alright, so just stay tuned guys, and while we are riding we'll just throw in some tips on how to ride in a group. If you're following this channel, I do have some videos on how to ride behind the wheel of a small group or just behind the wheel of your cycling body if you are new to drafting or if you are not comfortable yet riding with a larger group. Oh, by the way, if you notice, guys, a lot in this group have the same cycling kit or jerseys. So the ones who are wearing this white with green sleeves are members of the PCC or Payag Cycling Club. And if I'm not mistaken, these youngsters are formed by Kiko himself, trained them with support and sponsorship also. So no doubt that these youngsters will become stronger as well as this club. So good job, Kicks, and more power. I don't see any happiness in the sky now, guys. Notice that there is no shade of blue anymore, but let's still enjoy this ride. And let's start with the first step when you ride in a group. So when the group starts to roll, make sure that you have not forgotten any essentials during a ride. So like make sure that your bike is in a good condition. That includes tire pressure and brake should be checked always. So make sure that your supply is complete like your spares, water bottles is filled and also your nutrition. So the group won't stop for you if you want to drop by a store to get some water or a candy bar because you failed to prepare yours, especially if there is already a planned area for you to resupply or refuel. So some groups may stop on special cases like mechanical issues or a flat tire, so it is really important to check your equipment before the group starts to roll. Time for the next tip, guys, and if you are riding in a group, there will be times that you need to take the front to take over a pull and give time for the leaders earlier to take a rest or break. But if you feel that you are not physically capable or you lack the strength to take the front, it's totally fine. So just sit behind the wheel of the person in front of you. Just let the lead do their thing. Usually there will be a group of four that will rotate in the front to maintain the pace. But sometimes there are group rides that all cyclists in the group needs to pull. And when that time comes that it will be your turn, just stay in front and pedal at the speed that you can manage even in a very short period. So you don't have an obligation to push yourself hard to maintain a high speed. Anyways, if the pace will slow down and the cyclist behind is not comfortable with the pace, they will just go around you to take over. And for us here, we'll just stay behind because as you can still remember, this group organized a mini race earlier, so we don't want to mess around in front and we don't want to ruin their plans or strategies because we are not part of this race. The only disadvantage in this point of view is we might not see who will win the race or any action that will happen in front. Alright, so last tip, guys, it's always about safety. Always focus on the road ahead, especially if the pace is starting to pick up. So avoid chatting to the person next to you unless it's relevant to the ride, like training or for coaching purposes. And even if you talk, don't remove your side on the road or on the front. Don't worry because the person that is talking to you will understand and it will not make you look rude if you're not looking them in the eyes while talking. So the main activity here is to ride your bike and talking is not a priority. So two hands at the hoods as much as possible and fingers touching the brake always, since you will never know when the time will come to press on the brakes. So those are the basic tips for riding in a group, guys, and I apologize because we did not capture the action in front or before the finish line. So it was a great and fun ride, even though that the weather is not so friendly today. So we arrived at our destination where we met the members of the Cadiz Road Bikers. So maybe next time we can have a more formal getting to know. But at this moment we are shivering from cold, wet, and my body is screaming for a cafe now. So this breakfast is being sponsored by Cadiz Road Bikers. Thank you so much for the warm welcome and for the great food. We really enjoyed it. Alright, so we are done with our loaded breakfast, guys, and we will just do a side trip at Cadiz Commercial Port. We'll take a group picture and then we'll head up home. That's it for today, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and most importantly, I hope that you have some takeaways from the tips that I have provided today. And thank you once again to the Cadiz Road Bikers and Payag Cycling Club for a wonderful and awesome ride today. Oh, and by the way, if you like my content, please subscribe to help this channel grow, and you might want to share this with someone that might be interested in my content. So thank you again, guys, for being so amazing and watching this video until the end. Remember to stay safe, stay fit, and see you on the road.